Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and I'm here to share some creative ink with you. So come on in. I love to inspire you so you share with others your creations. I have a fun, whimsical card today to share and several other ideas. And I think you're going to have you're going to love this. It's new product in the upcoming catalog. We are using 2 designer papers, an embossing folder, some dies, and just the designer paper. So simple and easy. You do need a die cut machine, so that's essential, and you will, based on the folders I'm using, you do need to have the big stamp cut and emboss machine. So come on in and say hello. It's actually sunny but cool here in central New York. We've had rain off and on, not today, but the last several days. So anyway, so I hope you enjoy today's project. Let me know what you think. I got a little fussy cutting to do today. I left it because I want you guys to see how easy it is to fussy cut this designer paper. So we are using the Bright and Beautiful paper that we used last week. And let me, let's see here. I gotta move this. I've been really focusing on purging stuff out of my office. So you can probably, let's see, which way do I gotta go? This way. Over here, you can see how, let's see, nope, over here. This way, right there. That shelf right there is pretty much 3/4 of full, empty. And the other one isn't too bad. Let's see. I never know which way to go. That one's got quite a few stamps on it. So I did lose a ton of stamps with this new catalog coming out, but it's time to get my office organized so I can be more creative for you, right? So I can find everything. So it's been like purging for several days. So okay, so if you're joining in, come on in and say hello. And I'm just going to check here to make sure I'm live here. Let's see. Let me just, there we go. Okay, so let's just make sure I'm muted there and we are good. Okay, all right. So let me just move this just a little bit more. Okay, all right, so let's see, let's look at this designer paper. So this is the Bright and Beautiful designer paper that I shared last week. And I don't have last week's card handy, but it's just got lots of new colors that are in our color refresh this year. So you can just kind of see there's a lot of variegated patterns and like a wash type pattern, more variegation. We got some stripes. This is our new color Lemon Lolly, and we're going to use this today. Lemon Lime Twist. This is one of the new ink colors, or one of the ink colors that are returning. Hey Donna, how are you doing? I hope you're well. And I have a package that I need to get in the mail to you. It's kind of sitting here and I still have more stuff to add to it. As I'm going through my office, I'm trying to find everything that I wanted to give you. Okay, we've got Misty Moonlight here, and you know, I don't know what this one is. Let's look at yeah, what is Azure Afternoon? This is one of the new core colors. And then we, of course, I think this is Night of Navy. Is that in here? No, Misty Moonlight. And then I love this one. I love this stripe pattern. But look at the other side as well. There's just all kinds of great patterns on this side as well to pick and choose from. So this is very versatile designer paper. It does come in 6x6. We got stars and those. There's some big bubbles in here. I'm not sure where those are. But anyways, okay, so we've got that. And then I wanted to share with you the Zoo Crew designer paper. Now, this, I would not have given it a second thought at all. But I didn't get the stamp set or the dies to go with it. So so there is a bundle that goes with this paper, but I kind of focused on the images. Okay, well, let's look at the back side first. The back side is all black and white. So if you love black and white, look at these cool patterns that you could use that are black and white. Okay, so there's 3 that are where the black is more prominent, and then 3 where it's white. Okay, but let's look at the Zoo Crew characters on here. Look at these fun guys. They are just fun. You can fussy cut them. You can do all kinds of things with this paper. I just think, and they're good not just for kids. I think they're great for any time. We got a fox on a scooter, the alligator on the bike, you know, so just, I think, what is that, an armadillo, the, maybe a swan there, you know, so really kind of cool, fun images. Let's see, let's look at some more. So we've got, you know, kind of like birthday type images here as well. Here's these ones here that are fun as well. So maybe you've got a knitter in your friends and family there, or somebody who loves to draw. We've got a book reader here, so this is even great for a guy as well. Maybe you got a dancer, you know, somebody who loves the ballet or just loves to dance. Or maybe they love reindeer, deer, or, you know, sheep, all kinds of fun things. And then I think this is great for anybody who loves the outdoors. So just really cool. And they're not that hard to fussy cut. I mean, they take a little bit of time, but it's doable. Aren't they just cute? So we're going to do some cards with them today. So I see we've got lots joining in. So hi, Jean and Stella and Betty and Kathy. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're going to start with, we're going to cut our designer paper, okay? Because I want you guys to start learning how you really need to cut. Okay, let me just zoom in just a little bit more there. Hopefully this isn't too much. That might be a little too much. See, I'm always getting my finger in front of the camera, right? I probably should have zoomed in after I cut. Okay, what did I do with my trimmer? We need the trimmer. Here we go. So we're going to take our paper trimmer, okay? Now I cut all my cards the same way with the same measurements. So we are going to start with, because I want to be able to get a card base out of this and designer paper for my envelope flap, okay? So if you do 3 5/8, okay, hopefully I need to put a new blade in and I just ran out of time. So we've got 3 5/8, so this is perfect for my envelope flap because it is like 2 3/8 inches left, which is what I like to use for my envelope flap. So we're going to set that aside, and then we're going to cut it at 4 7/8. Because I like a nice like rectangle. Okay, now here's a little piece left that can be used for something else as well. All right, so we're going to set that aside. We're not going to use that, and I've already got all my other pieces trimmed for us. Okay, so I'm going to layer this onto a piece of white cardstock. So this is going to be 3 1/4 by 5 inches. So let's go ahead and add that, okay? And, oh, you know what? Maybe I'm going to try it this way. I think we're going to try this opposite pattern. I've got another sample with the stripes, and I couldn't decide which one to use, okay? So we're going to go with this. So let's put this one on. If I get my glue here to work. Let's see if we can get this going. Come on. It's kind of towards the end of its life here. There we go. And I need to mute my phone, guys. Sorry. Let's see. Now that I set that down, I gotta spread some of this out a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to just simply mat this here. So we just get a hint of that white because we're going to put this on a lemon lolly base. This is like my favorite yellow now. It is absolutely stunning. Okay, so, and then what I've already done is I've taken a piece of cardstock that's 2 inches by 3 1/4, and I've run it through the online exclusive, one of the online exclusive embossing folders. It's one of the basic 3D, and I call this one the crosshatch. And I'm starting to label my online stuff so I know that that's where it's found, so it's more helpful for you guys as well, okay? And then one of the other ones is this bubble one, and this is another great one. I call it bubbles. Another great one to use. And I've already pre-die cut. See, isn't that lemon lolly just wonderful? It's just like, I don't know, it's just so soft and sweet. So, hi Margaret, welcome. Okay, so we are gonna layer these 2 images together, and I'm gonna do this right here. Oh yeah, I wanted to just show, I gotta show you guys something else too. So what I did was, you know me, I love to use all my paper, right? So let me find what I'm looking for, this piece right here. Okay, so so I loved this banner on here, right? On the elephant, and I was looking, because there's like a half of one here and a half of one over here. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use that up. And this one would, these 2 up here would pair together as well, the corner ones as well. And then I originally cut this one here for my original sample. So I just love using that, you know, because otherwise I wouldn't use this on my card if I'm cutting it out. Okay, so I did already fussy cut those. All right, so we've got our little banner here, and we're gonna put this up in the corner here, okay? And they meet up perfectly, so I'm gonna use my liquid glue here and just put a dab on it. Okay, and try not to get all glue, right, Nancy? I gotta look at my sample, guys. Let's see. We were like 2 down. Because, you know, it's gotta go more than that. I gotta think here. It must be a different type of, I think it was this. I'm trying to angle it too much. So, let's see. I gotta go down even more. There we go. Okay, so, but I think these will line up good enough on the card here. Okay. If you have those really fine tweezers, you might find this is easier to do. There we go. Okay. All right, you can barely see the seam on there, can't you? I think it looks, it'll work great. Okay, but what's bothering me is this is overhanging just a little bit, so I'm gonna just trim that. Okay, so I decided on, we're gonna do the hippo, okay? So I'm gonna fussy cut this. So you guys can see how easy it is, and you're not intimidated by doing this. So I always like to try to save an easy part for last. So I think like doing around the feet is going to be easy. So we're going to start up here where her, well, maybe we're going to do here. We're going to start down here, and I'm going to get, the key is, watch how I'm leaving my scissors alone. The only thing I'm doing is squeezing them. It's the paper that you want to keep turning, so it keeps so you get that nice die cut look. All right, so you just are really squeezing your scissors gently and moving your paper around. So, and if you leave like a little white border, then it just kind of looks more finished versus trying to get right on the line, just a little bit. Okay, so we're almost halfway there. But I think if you start with the hardest, more intricate, and you've got more paper to hang on to, it's easier when you finish up at the end. Okay, so see how quick this is. I love to fussy cut when, you know, I'm just sitting there relaxing, maybe watching TV or listening to it, I guess. I guess I'm not doing much watching if I'm watching my scissors, right? Does anybody else love to fussy cut, or you just really hate it? Let's see. And you know, I didn't even pay attention. There might be dies that, well, see, I'm down to the easy part now, and then it feels like, yay, I'm at the finish line, right? There. See how simple that was? It wasn't hard at all. Okay, so we're going to add our Miss Hippo here. And hi, Colleen and Gail, welcome. You're frolicking in Skinny Atlas. It's beautiful and sunny. I haven't even been outside other than I took the dog out first thing this morning and let the chickens out. Jack's been taking care of them today. I hope he has. Because I've been really trying to focus on staying in my office and finish this purge so I can get creating things for an open house next week. So hopefully you all that are local saw the Facebook post about open house. Next on my agenda is to put it in the email, a little bit more details. Okay, so next Friday, a week from this Friday, yeah, what is the date? May 5th. Okay, new catalog open house. You can come and grab your new catalogs and all kinds of fun things. I'll have product displays, hopefully, if everything comes in on time, right? And there'll be just all kinds of fun things because, as you know, I'm purging from my office and you never know what kind of treasures I'm going to have for you as well. So, okay, we're going to add this on top. I know I got quite a few dimensionals. So you can RSVP to the Facebook post, okay? It's in the event. It's an event in the event section, so hopefully you can find that. And it should be in my feed on my page as well. All right, and let's see. There's gonna just all kinds of fun. If you've been to my open house before, I'm sure. So who here has? Lots of you been here. So let the others who are new not know, or let them know how good the open houses are. Okay, there we go. We've got Miss Hippo on that Lemon Lolly cardstock. I think she's just beautiful. And she's just going to go on here. So what do you think? Good choice, the big bubbles? I hope so. So we're going to put dimensionals on this part. Okay. And then, let's see. We're going to get our Lemon Lolly cardstock here. We're going to just fold it. This is 4.5 by 11. And if you want to score it, it'd be at 5.5 inches, right? Open house is always great. It is. I enjoy it. It's just so fun to meet everybody. And yeah, there'll be all kinds of fun things. There'll be a make and take or two. And I'm not going to, I'll surprise you what the make and take's going to be, but here we go. There's that, and then we're going to put this on, and I'm late because I was making more samples for you guys. I just love creating with this. There was just so much. I couldn't stop using the images. I had fussy cut all these images, and I was just having fun. So okay, so we've got that, and we're going to take some scrap paper, and we're going to stamp happy birthday. And I'm using happy birthday from, whoops, hopefully I didn't get that, from Something Fancy, and there's this is in our catalog now. I think it's the annual catalog, and there's a set of dies that go, it's either, well, there's only 2 to choose from, right? Annual or the mini, so it's in one of the 2, but there's a set of dies that go with it, and the bundle pricing goes away when this catalog retires. Is it just Friday? Yes, it is, Colleen. I'm just doing Friday from 10 to 2 or 5 to 8 p.m. I hadn't thought about doing a Saturday, but if there's enough response that say I can only come Saturday, then I could do it Saturday as well. So just let me know, okay? So we've stamped happy birthday. I'll put that in the email as well, some different options. Okay, so we've got happy birthday, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna cut it apart, okay? I'm gonna cut it apart, and we're gonna just use, we're gonna do happy. Oh, I'm getting glue all over my fingers. And we're gonna do happy here. We'll just be whimsical, right? And I want to make sure I'm in the camera here, right, guys? I feel like I'm up higher than normal, and then we'll kind of go like this for there. All right, so then we're going to and I didn't tie a bow ahead of time, so let's do this. We're going to use some white twine. Okay, and we're going to grab our comb out of here, and we're going to tie a quick bow. Just a simple, just add a little bit of texture to it, and then we'll add some bling. And I might not have put any bling on my table, so let's see. Okay, because everything's like rearranged here, because I'm trying to rearrange my desk situation too, so everything is total chaotic here. Okay. Would love to do a road trip. You definitely could, Gail. Grab a few friends and come on up. Okay, so we're gonna just set that up there. Just add a little more texture. What do you think? Do you like the bow up there? Look at this. There we go. Okay, so, and hopefully this next week, if I get done, I might have a few classes to showcase. Okay, so let's, and one of the things I saved was all of these fun little flowers that were left over. It's one of the backside ones. And this is what I spent a little bit of time this morning, was fussy cutting these. Okay, I colored them first, and then I fussy cut them. And they're not that hard. So as you know, I just start saving images. I just started fussy cutting. Look at the cute little, I'm not sure what character, what animal this is. I even fussy cut the mountains as well. Okay, you don't like to do that. I want to show you. I haven't made any, I did make one card. The curvy label works well with this as well. You just got to, you know, cut enough of your designer paper away so you can get your punch in there to punch. And also, this is going to be in our next catalog, this new 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Okay, so that's coming up, and that will work as well. I had a piece of paper and designer paper, and I'm not sure what I did with it. I was going to show you how easy it was. That will have to be for another time, I guess. Okay, so let's finish up this card. So I just simply, I'm going to take some white, and we're going to use one of the stamps in there. I didn't forget your birthday. It's just stretching out the celebration, because sometimes I do forget birthdays, right? So let's just stamp this. Okay, and so you can, then we're going to layer this. I wanted to just layer it just so there was a little bit more texture on here, and I couldn't figure out what colored cardstock to use. So we're just going to go with another layer of white. Yes, Colleen, it always is worth the trip, right? Because it's so much fun and there's just so much to do and see and touch. You're gonna there's always a try it station, so just fun stuff, right? There we go. So let's add this inside. Right, we still got to do our envelope, and we're going to add one more thing in here. And let's go with, you know, I didn't like pay attention to the images. I guess we're gonna just, because I have this one fussy cut, we're gonna add her, and she's got a lemon lolly skirt on, so I think this will go good for the inside. So we'll add her right here. Look at that. Isn't that just sweet? I feel like I got stuff all over, but there we go. Sweet, isn't that? Okay, let's do our envelope. Before I forget, we're doing the bubbles, right? And then I'm going to show you some other samples, okay? So what do you guys think of this designer paper? Have I encouraged you to want it on your wish list or not? So you love this set? Okay, Deb. Well, I'm only using the designer paper. We're not, you know, I haven't even really looked at the stamp sets because I don't know. I don't have young kids, but I think these are still kind of fun to send to people. So let's give this a trim here. And what do I have for bling? Okay, we're gonna add some bling because I didn't add, let's see, I have the new 23 to 25 in colors. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess because, what do you guys think? Or we could add some rhinestones. I think the rhinestones, let me just grab them. Because I think it needs a little bit of sparkle. So, let's grab the pick tool, and ooh, there's just a couple left on here. Let's use these up. Definitely one on her flower, right? And where else are we going to put another one? Let's see here. Let's grab a larger one, and I don't know. Let's go over here with that one, and then let's go here. All right, what do you guys think? Isn't that just sweet? I love it. And then along with the matchy envelope. So very sweet. So I am definitely gonna mail one of these out to some comment winner here today. So let me know what you think about that, and let me share with you some of the other cards that I created with this fun designer papers. Okay, let's just move a few things out of the way so you guys can see all the fabulousness, right? Okay, so here's the striped one. So let me know, do you like the striped or the bubbles? What do you think? The circles? I couldn't decide, you know, but once you see, and I need to add some bling onto this as well. So, okay, very cute. You love the bubble paper. Thanks, Donna. The stamp set is cute too, Deb. All right, you need more of the DSP. I know. I'm like opened up. I don't know. I definitely am almost done with one package almost, and so on. Okay, you love the bow there. Thanks, Colleen. Okay, so there's those two. Now this one, I don't know. This is what I started with today. I'm not sure if I really like it. So this is the dog. So I used the circle punch on this one, and then I layered it onto the stitch circle for a little bit more texture. And this is one of the dies that's in the Something Fancy bundle there as well. Okay, and so just remember, there is an April host code as well, everybody. So if you still don't have that Something Fancy bundle, it's still a great time to grab that. Okay, so to place an order. And okay, here's this one. So it doesn't have to be like kiddish. I think this could be for any, masculine birthday. So it says, yay. Well, maybe, what did I say? You are my happy place. So that could go for anything. But look at this. So here, can you see the little flowers I put in there? So this was like one image, and I fussy cut the butterflies by themselves. And then, and just added some flowers of that onto the inside. This one took me a little bit of time. A little bit of texture on the designer paper. Can you see that with that cross, I'm calling it the cross hatch. And then just a little bit of vellum just to kind of soften up that background and just give it a little bit more texture. The words, what do you think about the words? That took me, I tried it on different colors and everything. So your 2-year-old would love the bubbles, Colleen. Yes, niece. All right, now you need to get the Zoo DSP. You do, Ellen. It's just fun, I think, All right, so this one I was just finishing up before I went live. So I created I used a larger scallop, contour scallop, and just did designer paper across the whole thing. And then we've got a sweet lamb in there. And you could color with the markers. I think I want to color the flower there just to make it pop a little bit more. And same with on here, just add a little bit more color. But I think the two designer papers they're not the same color, so there are some different colors, but I think they pair up well. Now this is one of the cards my team, couple weeks ago when we had our team meeting, I just put out some different colored scallops, and they created their own cards, so they were fun to watch and see. So the alligator is just fun as well. And here we've got the bubble background on this one. So, and those are the new in color gems there. And then look at this fun raccoon here. So I think you can just kind of go wild with this bundle or this designer paper. So what is there? 3, 4, 5, 6 ideas right there, right? And just even this one, it just totally gives it a different look and feel with the different designer paper. So, okay, so I hope you enjoyed today. Maybe I might even just put some stuff in an envelope, and you guys can play around and create your own thing too. So I'll see what I end up doing because I need to finish cleaning my office and get it back to normal so I can be even more creative with all this fun new stuff that I'll be having to share with you. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming to joining me today. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Remember, there are just 5 days left of this catalog right here, right? Just 5 days left. Whoops, there we go, of this catalog right here and this catalog right here. Okay, let's see, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. So 5 days for that one, and then 6 more days until you can order from this one. You can see it online. If you're really hot and want to stop by, because you can just pick up a catalog. But I don't have the other goodies that are going to go with the catalog ready yet, okay? So, but they will be at open house a week from Friday. So you can either come from 10 to 2 or 5 to 8 p.m. And if Friday doesn't work, then just leave me a message, okay, for a different day. All right, because I want you to enjoy this catalog open house. All right. Okay, everybody. Hi, Sherry. And I'm so glad you enjoyed these wonderful cards today. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye-bye.